Welcome, guys, to the solo stream for this Monday with me, your host, Master Grade Jess. We're going to be talking today about a very special topic that's close to my heart. No, I'm kidding. We're going to be talking a little bit about our most hated Gundam and Gunpla designs out there, because I know there are definitely some out there. For as cool and as amazing as Bandai is when it comes to their engineering and design department, some of the stuff is kind of like, bro, what are you doing? So we're going to be talking about that today. Real quick, if you guys are in Canada or in the United States, remember to head on over to Gunpla Hanger or GundamHanger.com to definitely order your next set of P Bandai kits or any kind of kits or tools. But anyway, we're going to get things started soon. I'm just going to let some people walk in. If you guys are new to the channel, you're new to the stream. Whoa. Okay, look. I ate some Chinese food before this, excusez-moi. Very good food. Just got a little bit of a drink, I think too much water. Anyway, sorry. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. This is super cool because this is GTS. You can become part. I don't know what is going on here. We recommend that you use an audio stream bit rate of 128. I don't even know what that is. Is anybody there? Can you guys hear me all right? Because the thing is like bringing me up some stuff about things. Anyway, if you guys are part of the Chocofive, I don't have any design I hate, but G Gundam has some pretty quirky design. Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you guys for letting me know that you guys can hear me well. Welcome, honey. Welcome back to over here. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm glad that you guys can hear me because like I'm getting some stuff from YouTube's side. Anyway. Point is, if you guys are brand new to the channel, we do these streams once a week. We also have some streams sometimes on Fridays. It's more about getting people together so we can hang out. We have some new things coming along the lines. In maybe a week and a half, we have a new logo, a whole new redesign for GTS, and like the permanent one. We're not going to do another rebranding or anything like that. This is the permanent one. So stick around for that. But yeah, we're going to get things started with the community side of things. So I see that Choco Falcon is here, and he says that his G Gundam, the series, has some quirky designs, and that's something that was mentioned on the Discord for some of the people who actually put some stuff on there about things that they don't like. So if you guys are wanting to be part of the Discord, let me know. I'll put the link into the chat. You guys can join in the conversation. Type in there. I'm going to show what you guys typed in because I like to give the community a chance to speak and to just kind of have fun over here. But I hope that you guys are enjoying the solo streams. We're going to get things started right now. Give me a second. I'm going to bring up the list so you guys know how I do this stuff. We always have a list on the kits. So let me give me a second. All right, cool. All right, so let's go over to the next scene. Check this out. Boom. Next scene. And I already have this open, which is the Discord. And last time that we did this, which was last week, we were talking about our favorite kits and our favorite just design. Well, not designs, just kits in general. But I announced it on the all chat, the general chat, so that people could head on over to weekly topic, the submissions, if there are any, to talk about the things that they don't like. So we're gonna start things off with Not Crow, but this is obviously Not Crow Sama, with the ugly NFT picture of like this ape that has the Super Saiyan. I think it's God. And point is, whatever. We're gonna start things off. He says, I basically hate all of G Gundam designs, aside from the Shuffle Alliance. Reason is they are too ridiculous. Regardless, that's the direction that the crew wanted to take with the show. It takes a special love to like the Mermaid Gundam or Zeus Gundam. Tequila Gundam gets a pass though. Okay, so I'm glad that he mentions this immediately because this is something that Choco Falcon was talking about, which is the G Gundam. So for those who don't know, and I don't know a lot of it, but I have heard of it and I've seen the designs, of course, who hasn't, on the of G Gundam. So I'm gonna head on over. Give me a second. Let me actually do something here to make things easier for me. I'm gonna be looking a little bit to this side because this is where I have the second screen. But I'm gonna show you guys. Actually, let me make this even easier for me. There's a reason why. God, man, so much fiddling around. Anyway. So wait, let me see if this works. Is it this key? Yes, yes. Okay, it is this key. And then this one hides. Okay, cool. So we're over here on our private browsing Microsoft Edge tab, and we're gonna look up what the kits or the designs that Crow mentioned from G Gundam. But like I said, if you guys don't know, G Gundam is a serious G Dunham. Wow, I'm dumb, guys. I'm sorry. G Gundam. It says the mobile fighter G Gundam, also known as Japanese Mobile Fighting Legend G Gundam. So basically, what it is, I think it's like all the countries in the world bring out their designs and they like fight out to see who's the best or something like that. There's like a synopsis over here. Within this timeline, much of mankind has abandoned a ruined Earth to live in space colonies. Okay, so they're in space colonies. Sorry, the countries on Earth have corresponding colonies just outside the planet's atmosphere. Rather than fight wars for political and social dominance, the colonies agree to hold a Gundam fight tournament every 4 years. Each country sends to Earth a representative piloting a highly advanced humanoid mobile fighter called a Gundam. The Gundams compete with one another in one-on-one battles under a strict set of rules until only one fighter remains. The nation represented by the winner earns the right to rule all of space for that period. So it's a very weird kind of like plot, but people like it for its goofiness, and then you have other people who don't necessarily think it's cool, or they're like, okay, you know, it's just quirky for the sake of being quirky. And for those out there, there are some people who think that it was racist, but as a Mexican, I can tell you right now that the Tequila Gundam is bomb. We're going to be looking a little bit at what Crow said. He says that he doesn't like the Shuffle Alliance. So let's look up the Shuffle Alliance, see what he doesn't like about it. Shuffle Alliance Gundam. We'll look that up together. Okay, so this is, I'm already getting some weird-ass vibes from this. It says, the Shuffle Alliance is a faction that appears in Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Members are identified by a Shuffle crest. Okay, so much stuff coming. So we got Domon Kashu, King of Heart, Club Ace, Black Joker. So this is basically just a bunch of guys with cards, and they look weird as shit. I think what was really funny about this show, or from what I've seen of it, is just how wacky the pictures were. Like, just the drawing and the animation was just really low budget. Maybe I'm just spoiled with the way things look nowadays, but I don't know about you guys, but it just looks bad. So so he doesn't like these. Completely understandable, but there's one in specific that he talks about. Says it takes a special love to like the Mermaid Gundam or the Zeus Gundam. So let's look at the Mermaid Gundam. The Mermaid Gundam. There's just like the funkiest goddamn designs out there. I don't know what you guys think of the Mermaid Gundam. Excuse me, like I said, I ate a lot. I'm so sorry. Mermaid Gundam is just, this is pretty bad. It's basically a damn fish. Look at this kit over here. This is, okay, Crow, you're right. It takes a special kind of love to kind of like this thing. And just look how, okay, so somebody designed this on 3D Warehouse or some shit like that. Pretty terrible kit. Pretty terrible design. Like, you can see the high grade level of joins on here. This is not good in any way whatsoever. It doesn't even look, I don't know about you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you guys would like to pilot? Is this something that you guys would like to build? I personally think this is pretty bad. Let's look at the Zeus Gundam, because he also talked about that one. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So this is back in the days. I feel that Bandai just had line arts of everything, and they just kind of had this template. And they would go into the template and just draw over it to try to get things to like have different ones and all that. So what is even this? Armament, Zeus, Caliber, and the Lightning Hammer. It's considered to be the #1 contender in the 13th Gundam fight. Like its pilot, 12-foot giant Marsalot Kronos, the Zeus Gundam is huge and overwhelmingly powerful. While its large wings enable this mobile fighter to soar through the air, it usually rides into battle in a unique chariot drawn by mobile horse Hercules. The mobile horse Hercules, so he has a horse. Yeah, this is just bad. Yeah, these things are just funky. It's just funky. Anyway, so props to you for telling us about that. Hopefully I never get to see something as bad again in my life. We're gonna go on to the next one, which let's see what other people said. The DDK20 says Strike and all of its derivatives, Ashtrays 2, and I know for a fact that he did that on purpose. The ashtray Pretty nice wordplay there. So he doesn't like the strike and he doesn't like the Astray. So he just doesn't like any of the derivatives. The cool thing, like, I am a fan now. I wouldn't say a fan. I like the Strike Gundam. Originally, I didn't like them. But I can see where you're coming from. The Strike Gundam. So like, I think the cool thing about the Strike Gundams is that they're meant to like kind of work together. Like a lot of I think the selling point for these things were definitely like the backpacks. Like all of them could use the same backpack. If Derek was here, you know what we should do? We should call Derek. You think we could call Derek? Would you guys like to see me call Derek live? I'll call him right now. Let's see if he answers. Let's do a quick call to Derek. What do you guys think in the chat? Should I call him? I have his number right here. I'm calling him. I'm putting him on speaker. See if he answers. Let's hope he's not busy. This is our lore master on the line. But from what I've gathered, the Strike Gundam is they just work together. Hence, like the kits, their backpacks work together as well. That you can use one, a backpack on another. I don't think he's gonna answer. Derek?
Hello.
Yo, you are live right now on the solo stream. Yeah, you're live right now. Like I'm calling you. You're on speaker, so whoever's watching the stream can hear you.
Oh God.
So I am calling you right now because I wanted to ask, what is the cool thing about the Strike Gundams and the Strike series? Because from what I remember you telling me, it's the fact that they kind of work together, or they're kind of built around the same design.
Yeah, basically the entire Strike unit itself was actually designed on a unit. What is it called? I'm trying to remember the exact name now, but it was designed with the same operating system that all of the Strike, well, the entire like Gaia series was supposed to. So they're interchangeable. So that's the biggest reason.
So like that's why the Strike backpack works with like the Astray and vice versa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mostly between the Strike Gundam was most compatible with definitely the Astray. The Astray was actually a master type more than the actual original Strike. The Strike was the test type with all the different variants packs. And then I think the Dual Gundam will be technically the next closest one to a Strike 5 model series. So the Dual Gundam can actually use quite a number of the equipment off the Strike as well. So
pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, thank you for that, Derek. And while I have you on the line, I just wanted to ask you, what is your most hated Gundam design or, mobile kit?
I would say technically for me it would be the Turn A. I still don't like that thing.
He doesn't like the Turn A. We'll look at the Turn A in a little bit, guys. I want to thank Derek. Thank you, Derek, for being the lore master over here in GTS. And I'll be talking to you soon, man. See you. Love you. Bye. So there you guys have it. So the cool thing about the Strike Gundam is, like you said, they're interchangeable. They can work together. And apparently the Strike was the first one. Now, he's a lore master. I'm not going to question that because he just knows more than I do. But yeah, so I completely see where you're coming from a little bit. I used to not like the Strike because I just thought it was a little bland and boring. But what really kind of like, what I really liked about it was the feet. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen Joshua Dara's Strike. That thing is amazing. But yeah, I would love to understand a little bit more about why you don't like him, DDK20. I think it'd be nice to get a little explanation there because I can't see it. I know, for example, you said the Astray Gundam, and I know for a fact that I know someone very close to me, aka my wife, who is a super fan of the Astray. I personally love the Astray so much that her and I were talking about pre-ordering the metal build of the Astray later this year, the one that's coming out, the super cool one, over from our wonderful sponsor GundamHanger.com. Definitely go check them out if you're in Canada or in the United States to get some cool ass kits. But anyway, yeah, I would love to see. Maybe it's because they're overused. I don't know. I would love to poke a little bit more around in your brain, DD, regarding that. But one thing that I forgot to mention that Crow said, or that I did mention but I just completely skipped over it, is that he said that the Tequila Gundam gets a pass though. Let me show you guys the wonder that is the Tequila Gundam. Again, as a Mexican, I feel no more pride. I can't feel more pride than what I already do seeing my Mexican brothering and sisters represented in the Gundam form. See that it loves the Astray. So look at the Tequila Gundam. This thing is cool. It's so cool. People have been calling out Bandai to make one and to bring it out. I mean, the whole cowboy, you know, with the big ass hat. He's got the cactus armor. I think he comes back in recent. Oh, this is actually by Gundam Yatham, who is or Yatham, Gundam Yatham. Terry, who is an amazing artist who makes the stickers for USA Gundam Store. Look at his representation or his interpretation of the Tequila Gundam. I feel no more pride. Like, this is amazing. Hopefully Bandai listens to us and gives us the most well-deserved MGX Tequila Gundam. I don't know. We should start a petition. Just send it over to Japan, to Bandai, and be like, hey, we need this. But look at this. I mean, technically, this is the Italian flag in the back, but Tequila Gundam definitely gets a pass. Shane Graham says, Wing Gundam Endless Waltz is trash. The TV version is the only way to go. Let's go check that out. Thank you so much. Welcome, Shane. So we got the Wing Gundam Endless Waltz is trash. So is it this one, or is it the one with the actual... Is it this one? Wing Gundam Zero? The Zero? Or is it just this normal one? Which one is it, the one that you hate? I'm glad that you mentioned Endless Waltz, because I was going to bring it up to the conversation, but since you brought it up, I can bring this up. We got Lorenz. Welcome back, man. A mechanical redesign of the Tequila Gundam would be nice. Yes, the Zero. Okay, I'm glad you said that. The Zero is awesome. The clown color thing. Yes, this thing... Yeah, I agree with you. I am not a big fan of this one. This is just I do prefer the TV version. That's actually the first kit my wife and I ever built, was a TV version master grade. Excuse-moi again. Like I said, I ate a lot. Then we have Lawrence, who says, yeah, the mechanical redesign. Yes, I agree. Maybe we should start a petition with the GTSfam and just roll it around in the social media interwebs of Instagram to have other people sign it, and we can send it over to Bandai and just start a petition for the MGX Tequila Gundam. We need it. I think we can't ask for anything less than a master grade extreme of the Tequila Gundam. But yes, this one, I was never a fan of it. I was never a fan of it. The TV version is definitely the way to go. But like I said earlier, Shane, I'm glad that you brought this up. Not to take away the spotlight from the community members, but I wanted to really throw my 2 cents into my most hated design. And I know that the GTS fam already knows that I am tired of the unicorn, but I've never said that I never said that I don't like the unicorn's design. In fact, I think it's one of the coolest designs. And originally it was one of the first kits that I ever wanted to grab whenever I started the hobby, was the Real Grade Unicorn, which I actually have thanks to our lore master, Derek, who gave it to me as a gift. The Real Grade Unicorn, one of the best kits in the Real Grade line. But Endless Waltz has one of the worst designs ever, and it is the Death Sight. The Death Sight Hell Endless Waltz, I absolutely detest this design. It's such an edgy freaking look at me, I'm cool and edgy teenager design that I just can't stand it. It's so annoying. And what's worse are the feet on this thing. Come on. Somebody's gonna tell me that they actually like the feet on this thing? Like how bad can you get in designs when you make the feet like this? There's only one other design that comes to mind regarding like a little spiky design on some weird fucking place on the body. And for me, the Death Sight is terrible. It's just terrible. I agree with the unicorn, tired of it. I'm glad that you are also part of that. Welcome to the club. I think a lot of the people here on GTS fam are tired of the unicorn. But they just like to say that I completely fucking hate it. But I don't. I mean, that's why I have the Real Grade Unicorn over there. But the point is, I absolutely hate this design. Do you know why? Because, so, for those who don't know, I'm Mexican. I lived in Mexico for 7 years. And there was this, like, terrible freaking, like, fashion time for the really weird people who bought, like, the boots that had, like, the little spindly thing. Let me look at this. It's a boots, botas largas de enfrente. I don't know how they're... I'm typing in Spanish. hombres. I'm gonna look it for men because this is for. I don't know. I don't know what they are, guys. Point is, I absolutely hate that site design. I don't think it's a cool design. The Endless Waltz one. I know a lot of people like it and a lot of people build it, but I just absolutely hate it. Yo, Derek. Welcome, man. So yeah, I don't like that site. I think it's a terrible design. Now that Derek is here, actually, he mentioned his most not liked one. Jester shoes? Yeah, they're like Jester shoes. Yes, that's true. They're like, you know what? What if I look up Jester boots? Jester boots. Yeah, like this. Look at that. They're ugly. Look at this. This is look at like just like that. Yes, you were right. Shane, thank you so much for that. Astray is a very tired design. Hey, that's completely fair. The Astray is one of the most. The thing about the Astray, I feel is like it's very weeb. You know, like very anime samurai stuff, which I absolutely love. But I can see why people are tired of it as well. Just as I'm tired of the unicorn, people can be tired of the Astray that keeps getting reprinted every year in some way. But yeah, so we're gonna look at Derek's most hated one, which is the Turn A Gundam. Now, the Turn A Gundam, I can't agree with Derek. I understand that he doesn't like it. But what I see in the Turn A is just a very unique, beautiful Western design as opposed to the more Eastern Japanese side of Gundam designs. And I think the creator and the artist for this was actually Western. And this is the first time we see this, why we have such a different kind of like moving away from the traditional Gundam design. But I would love to understand why you don't like it, Derek. Sorry about the scratches. My cat is in heat, so she's being weird. The Turn X is cool, in my opinion. I treat the Astray as the GM of Gundams. You treat it as a GM. So we literally cockpit. So the Turn X, you do like the Turn X. We talked about that last week. Turn X is a really cool design. A lot of people seem to like it. But the Turn A is something that I honestly don't hear a lot of people talk about when it comes to designs. I do think I like the mustache. And the fact that, isn't it lore accurate, Derek? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the Turn A the most powerful Gundam in existence? Like, he literally has a black hole powering him. Doesn't he have an attack that can like literally destroy a whole civilization? It's up there with it's definitely stronger than the Unicorn and the Quant. But we're talking about designs. We're not talking about all the other stuff. I used to not like the Turn A, but it really grew on me and is very unique, but it still has the essence of the Gundam. Yes. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Guys, I'm glad that you guys are here. Definitely keep typing in the chat. I enjoy reading everything that everybody has to say. We're going to go over on the Discord real quick. You guys keep typing. I'll come back with you guys real quick. But yes, the Turn X is a beautiful freaking design. I agree. Give me a second. My cat, like I said, is in heat and she is being a little annoying. All right, took her out. The next one that we have, DD says Windmill Gundam gets a pass too. It's beautiful. I don't know if you guys have seen the windmill one, but the Windmill Gundam. Yeah, G Gundam is just one of those things that I don't know. Like, I don't know what they were on. I don't even understand. I can't. It tried to mimic the OG. The wooden pod is not for me. Original art. Yes. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of the same kind of design language, like the color scheme and stuff, try to mimic. It was just kind of a recreation of the RX-78-2. But like I said, I forget what the artist who designed the Turn A's name is. Unfortunately, he already passed away, so rest in peace. But he did a lot of work on a lot of sci-fi kind of stuff. So it's more of a traditional sci-fi as opposed to an anime sci-fi look on stuff. Good lord there, Netherlands. Yes, so this guy is from the Netherlands, the Nether Gundam. I just can't stand this thing. Just look at this. The Sid Mid. Oh, Sid Mid. Oh, okay. Oh, that's his name. Thanks, guys. Sid Mid Gundam. Yeah, he did the Turn A. I personally think he did a fantastic job. I'm not hating on you, Derek. I just think that the Turn A is a beautiful Gundam, and he just a more organic feel and look of it. I really want to get my hands on a master grade Turn A. It's one of those kits that I really want. Just look at that. Just the nice. Wow, I love it. He worked on Blade Runner and Aliens. Yes, he did work on Aliens. That I did know, and also the Blade Runner stuff. That's what's a little bit more mechanical, more true to the sci-fi look of things. But yeah, guys, awesome. Okay, let's go over to. Oh, I'm trying to figure out my button schemes. All right, so then we have Dronzy, who says, "Why the fuck would you put a cloak on a Gundam? MG Armadillo unit. Make it more sense, bro." So let me see what he is talking about here. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So the MG Armadillo. Yeah, it's a Sandrock. And I'm guessing with the cloak. I don't know if he doesn't just. I don't know why he doesn't like this one. Is it this one? It's got a little garbage bag on top of him. Would love to have an MG Sumo. Turn A and X need 2.0 MGs. I couldn't agree more, Shane. There's something that Bandai needs to do is really look at their vault of unique designs that have a 1.0 version and come out with the 2.0 to really get people talking and building those again. I agree. Love his hairstyle too. It's more of an architectural drawings. We're talking about no art style. I read hairstyle. I just can't read anymore. Sandrock, yeah, it was a desert type. I like the Sandrock, but this is the Endless Waltz one, isn't it? I know there's an Endless Waltz Sandrock. I don't know why you don't like it. This is the Armadillo unit. Yeah, you're right. There you go. Yeah, I think I like my Sandrock because like it was one of the first high grades I bought, and I can't bring myself to hate on any of my kits because I feel like they're alive, so I have to love them. You know what I mean? I don't know about you guys. So anyway, Dronzy absolutely fucking hates this thing. I mean, he said it himself over here. He said, ooh, okay, so it's this one. Okay. I'm trying to remember my key bindings. Why the fuck would you put a cloak on it? I think cloaks on Gundams look kind of freaking cool. But it's just me. The cloak is from Endless Waltz. Okay, there. I was halfway right, guys. Okay, and then Dronzy says because it's cool. I mean, Crow says to Dronzy because it's cool. Noble Mecha says, why do they keep making kits that can't hold their weapons or the weapons are too heavy for the kit to hold up? Come on, Bandai, make the joints stronger. I agree with you, Noble. That's a good freaking point. I know that there are... Have I built any like that? I feel like there are some kits out there that definitely have some big-ass weapons that just make no sense. And you have to have... I think one of my favorite kits, the Quant, which I talked about last week, actually has a big sword and he can't hold it with one hand. That's why he comes with like a clear arm holder thingy, so like you can post him with like the sword and stuff, which as just talking about him makes me want to go over there and play with the posing of him. Then we have Orweaver, who says every design from Gundam H. So he doesn't like the Gundam H designs. Let's go look at the Gundam H designs, guys. Gundam H, we know that there is a certain person out there who I love. His name is Crow, who absolutely loves the Gundam H. But I think Orb... I don't know if Orb is serious when he says that he fucking hates this thing. And the designs of the show, or is he just pulling Crow's leg? I personally think the Gundam H is pretty cool, and I do want to get my hands on a master grade. But I would love to see why you hate it, Orb. Let's see what we're saying over here on the chat. An 18-meter mobile suit with the cloak is kind of funny. Like, who are you hiding from? You're 6 stories tall. Okay, that's a good point. I think it's more of the edgy, dramatic look of it. Shane Graham says, lots of people hate them, but I like the locking joints from the double OPGs for that reason. Oh, I like the Gundam H3 Fortress. All right, let's look at that one. Guys, this is turning into a I hate, but I also like this thing. Oh, of course you like this, Derek. Guns, 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 guns for days. Guys, we haven't seen Derek on a live show in a while. We need to get him back on a live show. What do you guys think? Let me know if you guys would like to get him on here so you can talk a little bit about guns, 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 guns. H designs are fine, but just couldn't get into the series. Hey, that's completely fair, man. Completely fair. My cat is scratching up the door. No, Lucien Mendoza. Vamos para allá. Vamos para allá. Sorry, she's being a little annoying today. I think the Gundam I hate the most is the Walter Gundam from G Gundam. Okay, guys, do you see the recurring thing we're talking about? G Gundam just seems to have the worst designs ever. The Walter Gundam from G Gundam. Oh my god, what is this? Yo! Ew! What is this thing? What in God's name? This unusual mobile fighter serves as the commander of the Death Army's naval forces. Its streamlined spherical attack mode gives the Walter Gundam superb underwater mobility. Walter Fang, the Walter Tentacle. This is just ugly. And it hurt my favorite girl, Metroid Prime says. They come in force? What? Don't tell me that. This thing is so ugly. Yo, like, seriously, what were they smoking? Like, what were they on when they... I feel like this is the kind of stuff you get, like, you give this to, like, a 6-year-old. You're like, okay, here's a Gundam head. Draw something around it. Like, these are the kind of stuff that people come up with. You know, like, kids come up with. Which is, I'm not knocking on them. I just think it's hilarious because it gives us these memes, right? Look, let's do this. I challenge someone to make a good-ass meme with this. Somebody take this picture from the fandom wiki and make a meme out of this. This is the fucking perfect meme template for anything Gundam. They were smoking Windex. Look up Crossbone's ghost suit. All of the villain suits are fugly. I will look that up, Jay, in a little bit. Oh yeah, just look at the other 4 heavy kings. Gundam's Heaven's Sword. Ugh. What the hell is this? Make it stop, Derek. Make it stop. Oh. So we have the virtue there. I actually love the Raven Gundam. All right, let's look up. Jay mentioned the Crossbone ghost suits of all the villain. Okay, so Crossbone Ghost sounds like some Crossbone Ghost. I'm gonna put Gundam just in case we get anything a little bit more clear. So one of the people, somebody in the GTSfam over on the Discord actually mentioned that they don't like the Crossbone, but we'll get into that a little bit. I think the Crossbone's a pretty good looking guy, but is this what I thought the ghost suits look neat? Pirate Ghost. Hey, if you hate it, you hate it. You just don't like it. I don't think this would vibe with a lot of people. Notably, one of them is the Banso. The Banso? Okay, so the Banso. Let's look at that. Is this it? Is it this? Or is it this? Not gonna lie, the Virtue without its armor looks fine, but the hair on that MS looks awful. I agree with you, Deadeye. We haven't put out our Virtue review, but it's coming. I have the Virtue nicely built up there. It's ready to be built. I mean, to be reviewed. But that's one of the things I am going to mention on the reviews, that I absolutely hate the Nadle version of the Virtue. I like it more with the armor. The hair stuff, it just doesn't vibe well with me in any way whatsoever. I personally hate the EZ8. Okay, wait a second. So, Jay, this is horrible. I don't ever want to look at this in my life ever again. This thing is ugly as shit. It's so bad. Look at it. Oh. All right, so we got, I personally hate the EZ8. Why, man? That's such a cool one, man. I think the cool thing about the EZ8 is that it's such a traditional classic GM look. I personally like the EZ8. I do believe that the Gunpla kit deserves a 2.0 because of how popular it is. Because I've seen so many people build this because of the whole MS 8th team, which I think is the best series in Gundam. But I do feel like it deserves a 2.0, especially with the fact that you still have to use screws on this fucking thing when you build it. It gets even weirder when you see it open up. I don't want to see it open up, Jay. I've seen enough for today. No, a freaking thing from Crossbone would be the Dividend, I think it's called. So is that what you would hate, Metroid? Gundam Love Phantom is a bad build, diverse design. Any of the unit kits need 2.0s. I agree, Derek. Check out the Dictus as well, especially its transform. It looks too basic. It's not special at all. But I think, okay, Shane, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not fighting on you. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's not for everybody. But I think it being very basic is one of the things about a GM. If you look at a Sniper 2, for as cool as it is with the Sniper, you take away the Sniper from the Sniper 2, it's a very basic, plain-looking design. But I think that's the beauty of it. I personally believe. All right, so we're gonna look at all of these guys. I know you guys are typing in there. I'm trying to keep up. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the show, by the way. Leave a like. Like, I know I sound like a YouTuber right now, a lot of shit. But, like, leave a like if you guys can. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. So we can, in some way, fight against the people who leave a dislike without even watching the video. Because it just happens all the time. I still have haters out there. It just happens. But, some people don't want to be part of the GTS fam. But, okay, so we're going to go real quick over here. It says, check out the Dictus. The Dictus. Dictus Gundam. All right, so. Oh, I know this one. This thing is weird as shit. It looks like a fucking. Isn't it a hand? Yeah, it's a hand. I remember Derek talking to me about this. Yeah, it's weird as shit. I don't think it's ugly. I just think it's very weird, and it just goes against everything that a Gundam would look like, which isn't bad. Unique designs are cool, but this thing is pretty freaking weird. Derek, I'm almost sure you and I talked about this. I'm almost sure. Yeah, you were like, it's a hand, and yeah, here it is. Yeah, fuck this thing. It's weird. Guys, let me check. Man, you guys are typing. It looks too basic. Okay, the only late... Wait, I think I missed someone. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm missing... Okay, Lawrence, Gundam Love Phantom is a bad build. Gundam Love? Phantom, here we go. Lawrence, here it is. Okay, of course you know I'm gonna fucking hate this thing. I hate the death site. This is based off the death site. Ugh. Look at those feet. Ugh, I can't. The only late you see that I really hate is the Zong. I think that's what it's called. The Zeong? The Neo-Zong? Are you talking about the Neo-Zong or are you talking about the Zong? You talking about this guy? The one without the legs? Because I know some people don't like it. I love it. I love the real grade version of it. I think it's just very unique. Oh, Zong. Zong. So it's just Zong. Okay, Zong. Gundam. Zong. Is it this one? Because there's... OG Zong, no legs. Okay, yeah, no legs. No, Deadeye says it's from the Zong Gundam from Crossbone? Guys, I'm getting taught a lesson here. Oh, so you're talking about this one, the one with the weird... So this is from... Yeah, you know what this thing reminds me of? What's that guy's name from Toy Story? The villain of who is it? Not Woody. Buzz. Zorg. Oh, look, Zorg and Zong. It's basically the same thing. Yeah, Wilson, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Not even at that side. It's a Strike Freedom with an upside down Nor pack. Yeah, it's just, yeah, that ugly pink thing. It's ugly, yeah. Wait a second. So what's the whole entire point of this? To see what's the most ugliest Gundam or suit? Metal Neo, welcome. It's just for us to kind of shit on some kits that we don't, or designs that we don't necessarily like or enjoy. So any kit that you don't like, we'll just take a look at it and we'll rip on it and talk about if it's a cool thing or maybe, you know, it has any like attributes that people could like. But yeah, just throw it in there if you have any kits that you don't necessarily like. Let me know. And the next one that we have is I'm sure, but could you check out Gundam the End? I'm not sure if I hate it, but could you check out Gundam the End? I have seen Gundam the End, like I know of it. Yeah. I don't hate this thing. This thing looks pretty rad. This looks cool. I don't hate it. I think the big ass, like, hands on the side are weird, but I don't hate it. Okay, now the palms with the Gundam heads are a little weird, but yeah. I don't like the skirt part is really bulbous. Yeah, it is. It is. Looks goofy. Zorg. Looks like Zerg. Emperor Zorg. I do kind of hate the game alk, not because of the design, but because they are hard to fight in the Super Robot War games. Hey, you can hate things for a lot of reasons, and if that's your reason, then that's completely valid. It's the game alk. Am I pronouncing that right? I think I should. Game alk, not game alk. Game alk. Oh, this is a nice beefy boy. Oh my god, it's so... Oh no, this is a high grade, I think. I think it's a pretty cool... This is a very AOZ kind of vibe, isn't it? Am I right or am I wrong? This is very AOZ looking. Like maybe that's why they put it next to the Double Zeta. Not much of a fan of the Bill Divers designs. I am gonna agree with you, Ragnarok. I feel like some of those designs are just very weird, like just combining everything together. Don't hate the design, just want to know your thoughts on the Jurek. All right, the Jurek. Deadeye, let's look at this. Not Jurek, whoever this guy is. Jurek Gundam. This is it, right? Oh, Jurek with a K at the end. So. I think it's very reminiscent of the OG. This looks like a Dom. Looks like you guys remember that part of SpongeBob where he's like, "I'm Pinhead, Larry," and the other guy's like, and who you calling a Pinhead? That's what this looks like. I don't hate it. You know why I can't hate on this? Because it seems like a very original design of like way before. I can't hate on original designs of like the way before. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's a reason why this thing exists, so I don't hate it. Sup peeps? What's up, Noble? We already talked about the ones that you hate, Noble. Welcome. Check out the Carmelo. All right, Jay will check out the Carmelo. Gundam. Is this it? Carmelo. Oh, you win. Jay, this is ugly as shit. Hell no. This is not safe for work. I'm taking this out. You guys cannot look at that anymore. That is terrible. It's ugly. Check. The only model kit I hate was a bootleg Epion I accidentally got from Amazon. Oh, Metro, I'm sorry for you, man. Look at this thing, man. This is ugly. Hell no. What is this? Attack me. Okay, this is some weird stuff. This is so ugly. And it's got the ugly feet on top of it. Come on. Jay, you win. That is the most terrible thing I've ever seen. It's like the Protogog. It's a gorilla suit. Ugh. So could you look up the Soaring Raven Gundam? I love it, but I'd like to see your reaction. All right, you guys are lucky I don't know about a lot of this stuff, so this is genuine reaction because I've never heard of the Soaring Raven Gundam. Let's look at this thing. Soaring Raven Gundam. Images. Oh, this thing's pretty cool. When you said you wanted to see my reaction, I was thinking that I was going to look at something gross like the long leg thing. What was that thing called again? Because that thing was ugly as shit. It was so bad. I like this. This reminds me of Ho from Pokemon. So I can't hate on this. This is a pretty cool design. It's a very, yeah. I like it. I like it. Oh. 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 I can't zoom in. Ew, what is this? No. I think it looks cool, but those feet. Look at those legs. I don't know those curse suits. So could you look up? Looks like an angel from Evangelion. It did look like an angel from Evangelion. Not gonna lie, I really don't like design for the Exia and the Moon Gundam. I don't like the design of the Exia. Not that I don't like it, I'm just not a fan of it. I'm more of the Quant, despite them very looking similar, but I think that's very different. How do you not like the Exia? Hey, my art, Luthien. Sorry, my cat, like I said, is being annoying. Hey, my art for the Raven showed up here. Yay, yo, what's your art for the Raven, man? Which one is it? Is it one of these? Let me know which one it is. I'd love to show it off a little bit more. Grand Gundam. Hey, Grand Gundam Man, big head. The funny thing is that the Carmelo was based on a circus performers wearing stilts. Jay, the Carmelo Gundam is the most cursed thing I've ever seen. And I never want to see it again. The O from the Zeta Gundam. B Lupus Rex, the design is ugly. The Gundam boxers looks like he came out of hell, but I guess is the whole point, and it's a big piece of metal. The O from Zeta Gundam. So the O Zeta Gundam. I don't hate the O. It's meant to be like a huge thing. I know this guy. I don't hate it. I like it. It's a very beefy looking guy. I think it's pretty cool. Here's another cursed one. The Grago. The Grego. I can't read anymore. The Grego Gundam. This one isn't as bad. It's just ugly. No, Jay, you won with the Carmelo Gundam. I never want to see that thing again. It's cursed. It's one with the blue crystal in the corner. That's my art. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let me see. I'd love to show your stuff out, man. The one with the crystal. The one with the blue crystal in the corner. That's my art. Blue crystal in the corner. I don't know where it is. Is there a blue crystal around here? I'm sorry, man. I can't see it. I don't see a blue crystal. Maybe I'm blind. I'm so sorry. A design I don't like is any of the Crossbone, Vanguard, and Mobile Suits. I just don't like the head designs. This is the thing. Yeah, a lot of people are mentioning the Crossbone. So far we have Crossbone series and the G series. It has a red background on my art. Oh, this one. Oh, that's you. So then it's this one. Okay, so this is the crystal. Nice, man. Cool. It's cool that your stuff comes out when people look at it, the Saurian Raven Gun. So you must really like this one. All right, let's go back to what we originally were doing a little bit. Let's go into the Discord and look at what the community said. The nameless one, Kathy, says, I find the Zong disturbing with its lack of legs. Same for the Psycho Gundam that was the legless at times. We saw the Zong. We know some people don't like it. I personally love the fact that it doesn't have any legs. DDK says the song ain't complete as we know it. Perfect Zong got them sexy legs though. Nice sword too. I just hate the design. It looks like a weird mix of a robot and a sci-fi Iron Maiden, which I guess is what they were going for. But still, TBH, I like most Gundam designs, but that's the Zong, especially the Perfect Zong. Oh, come on. You guys wouldn't want to have one. I would love if Bandai came out with like an expansion set for the RG Zong, including all of this. This thing would be cool. It's just I personally like the Zong a lot because of how unique it is. I don't know what you guys think. Like, what the hell is this? I also dislike this one because it looks like a weird mix of Zaku, Zong, and Zasabi. I hate this one. I don't like this thing. And what is this thing called? I know somebody mentioned it down here. The Quably. I think it's ugly. I never saw the appeal of it. I don't think it's cool looking. I just don't like too many curves. It's ugly. Really hate the Garibaldi designs. Thunderbolt Zong looks really nice. So I heard people don't really like the G-Reco kits. I bought the Gon, which is pretty cool. G-Reco is something I've heard people talk about. We'll look at that in a little bit. I'm gonna finish off all the people that commented over here. Unpopular opinion: I don't like the new Gundam, but the high new Gundam because I don't like the fact that it isn't symmetrical. Hey, that's a fair point. It's not symmetrical, but you can have it symmetrical, especially the RG. You can put 3 over here and 3 on this side. Maybe for the fact that this isn't symmetrical. I also don't like it when normal mobile suits have a massive tanks at the back. How can you hate the Quably? I just don't like it, Noble. I'm sorry, dude. I failed you. I love you, but I just don't like it. It's a weird looking thing. I don't like the mobile suit backpacks with wings. I love wings, but not as Gundam, more as art. Mecha wings in most cases look good. Organic looking wings, horrible idea. I love Saintism's Wing Zero, one of my all-time favorite models. But I agree, as a war machine, not that feasible. Mechanical wings mostly look good. Organics ones don't. It's fascinating you say that because I love Michael Bay designs, but the cartoon one leaves me cold. Hey, Kathy, I'm with you on that. I won't agree with you on the Zong, but I'll agree with you on this. People are going to hate me for this, but I love the Michael Bay designs of Transformers. I do not like the original Transformers on cartoons. They're just way too basic. They're like They're like G series, or what is it? G Gundam level of art and animation. It's terrible. Let's see what people are saying over here. Feel the same. Hainu is better. Quabley is weird in a different way. It is very weird. I just don't like it. What is there to like on it? And then we have Ghost, who says, I don't like Double O Gundams. That's a very controversial opinion. So he doesn't like the so the Curious looks terrible with giant kneecap wings. I absolutely do not like the Curios. I'm going to tell you how much I don't like the Curios. So we did a review on the Curios, right? Well, I didn't do the review. Derek did. And Derek already had a Curios, and we got sent another Curios to review. And I just told him to keep it because I absolutely... I'm sorry, Derek. I asked you to keep the thing I hate, which I know you're not complaining because it's a cool kid. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a cool kid. I just don't like the knees. I don't like the knees of the Curios. What do you guys think of the knees of the Curios? I absolutely freaking hate them. That guy talking about organic wings on suits knows what's up. Not cursed or particular, but the Galahad is a bit comical. We'll take a look at that in a little bit, Jay. Atlas Gundam and its rounded design just doesn't match the angular designs of traditional Gundams. Wow, I love the Curios. G1 design, nostalgic blocky feet. The knees on the Curios ain't it. Wilson, man after my own heart. It just ain't it, dude. I can't. Oh, nah. Some of Michael Bay's designs were good and some were terrible. You want to see good Transformers looking mechs? Look to the fall war for Cybertron. I will do that, Noble. I trust you, Noble. You're a fan of that. I know. Anyway, we're gonna keep going over here. We're almost finished with the Discord ones. We'll go back to you. I can make this a longer episode so we can just hang out. I really like the fact that you guys are typing in the chat. I love having this companionship. Blenzy, welcome. How about KG6 Sleipnir from Aldnoah Zero? Aldnoah Zero. Is that Gundam? I'll check. Virtue looks like an air decoy blown up too far and about to pop. Once you remove the armor, it has squid tentacles coming off its face. I agree with you. I hate the squid tentacles looking hair. I just don't think it's cool. Dynamis has incredible massive shoulders that come down so far they almost touch the ground, and the legs are long and skinny. Ghost, look at that, man. I love you, bro, but you can't talk shit about the Dynamis. Dynamis is the best one out of all the Double O, except for the Quant. And the shoulders can be taken off. They're shield covers, so you can take them off, and then you won't have that problem anymore. Also, crossbow for its pirate theme. The full cloth version has a crossbow. Shaking my head. What do you guys think of the Dynamis? You guys agree with what he said? I don't like the tentacle one either. Good on you, Kathy, because I freaking hate the tentacle things. I love loving things, but I still can't gel with the Quaveling. Hey, old school skill, a man after my heart again. You and me just seem to have this connection. So I agree with you, man. All right, so we're gonna go on to we're gonna go back to the chat and talk to you guys about it. Thank you guys on the Discord for messaging me and letting me know which are the ones that you don't like. That's pretty cool. Guys, if you guys are, like I said, here, join the Discord, the weekly submission stuff. I will add everyone so you guys can go post your stuff and we'll look at it on the episode of the solo stream. We're not done yet. We're going to be looking over here at what I missed out on as I was giving Discord peeps some shout outs. So we have the Galahad, you said. Galahad Gundam. Yeah, this one's not ugly. It's just weird. This looks more like a weird, like Yu-Gi-Oh monster or like Digimon monster, and it's just, I don't like this. I don't like this. It is comical. What else do we have here? Atlas Gundam and its round design just doesn't match the angular designs of traditional Gundams. That's what Ragnarok said. Let's look at the Atlas Gundam. Atlas Gundam. Oh, I know this one. Yeah, this one is very, like, it's very unique and a very cool looking kit, but I just can't get behind, like, the spherical, like, thighs and stuff. I've seen this one a bunch of times. And I think Derek talked to me about it a little bit and what it could do. I'm just not a big fan of the Atlas myself. It's unique, but it's very weird, so I will give you that. Wow, I love that. Okay, so how about the KG 6 Leipner. Is that like I don't know if that's KG 6 Leipner. Is this from Gundam? I don't think this looks weird. I mean, yeah, okay, the feet are a little too tiny. I would agree. I would agree with you on that. They're a little too tiny. I don't mind the knees, but I want it to have more complex transformation. I agree. Wish I could remove Curio's knees or make them retract. That's Deadeye. If they did that, if they revised the Curios and made it to where we could do that, I would love the Curios. But unfortunately, they haven't done that, and it's not something that I see in the future. So for the time being, I'm just gonna hate it. I don't like the Curios. So tired of all the G1 designs. Cybertron has better designs. If they can make a highly advanced mobile suit, they can design a way to hide the knee fins. Yes, Wilson. Preach, man. Am I the only one who thinks Curios would have been better without the transformation gimmick and just had more thrusters as a high-speed unit? Yes, Royal. You're right, dude. That's something that I've mentioned in my reviews when it comes to like reviewing kits that are transforming based. Like, I'm not biased or anything, and that's why I like having a team behind me, working with me on these stuff, is because I am not a fan of transformations in any way whatsoever. The Eclipse Gundam that just came out last year is a beautiful freaking kit. I love every part of it except for the transformation gimmick. I think it's transformation gimmicks are just terrible. In this case, if the Curios had the ability to retract the fins or the thing on its knees and also didn't have the transformation gimmick, which makes it flimsy, then by all means. Look at the Dynamis, no transformation gimmick, and it's solid as a rock, just like the Virtue. Spoiler alert, but you guys probably seen other reviews. It's a beautiful kit. Am I the only... Okay, so Mecha anime from Al Noah Zero has the most weirdest mecha look of villains. I will have to look at that, Blimsy. Thanks for the for letting me know. I'll have to take a look. Else Quant is weird looking. ELS Quant. Oh, is it because it has like little wings? Yeah, it's a little weird looking. I'll give you that. Man, I'm so far behind. Dynamis is the only 00 design I don't have any problems with. Deadeye, hey, Dynamis is king. Come on. High five, man. Boom. Because the freaking Dynamis is awesome. So I saw you talking about the H Gundams. Any thoughts on the villain suits like the Gafran or Danazine? Guys, if I'm butchering these names, let me know, because I suck. Gafran Gundam. You know why I don't hate this? Like, at first glance, I would think it's really weird, but it reminds me of Devil May Cry. Is that weird? It reminds me like video game kind of like looking thing. I don't think it's bad. I like it. I think it's very compact, and it's just very subdued, if that makes sense. So I don't think it's a bad looking kit at all. The Dynazine, let me look at that one. Guys, like I said, I try to give everybody who's in the chat and who's part of the community their time to shine on here. So that's why I'm taking a little bit of time when it comes to reading. There's so many messages. I love this shit so much. You guys are making me so happy because I love having an active chat. You guys are amazing. I love you. All right, so let's look at the Danazine. This looks like freaking... Is this a Rayquaza? This is Rayquaza from Pokemon. No way this is not Rayquaza. Come on, guys. Somebody tell me I'm wrong, because this is freaking Rayquaza. There is no way in hell I'm going to allow anybody to tell me otherwise. They took this from Pokemon. This is from Pokemon, dude. This is Rayquaza. This is Rayquaza. Dynamis is probably the best, most practical of the original 4. It is, Royal. It is. Hey, thanks again for showing off my art. Don't worry about it, Metroid. Welcome to the fam, man. Atlas was cool, but you know Thunderbolt was where it was at. Thunderbolt Gundam is freaking amazing, okay? It's the best. It says, Atlas Gundam will look better with the head that actually matches instead of the big standard Gundam face. I agree. It's the whole oval, circular, spherical looking stuff. So another crazy G Gundam design would be the Grand Gundam. So let's look at the Grand Gundam. No Luthien, please, honey. Yeah, okay, look, I think we should just disqualify everything from G Gundam. It's just terrible. These things are just look like, how does this even make sense? They were on something. I think somebody said they were smoking. They were on Windex or something. Because this thing is also cursed. Not as cursed as the Carmelo Gundam. I will never forget that name now, Jay. Look at me. That thing will haunt me in my nightmares because of you. So thank you for that. Al Noah Zero. The Bylint, I don't like the arms and shoulders. The Bylint or Bylont. Byrlint? Is it Byrlint? Is it this one? Yeah, okay, this one's ugly. Ew, what are these tiny hands? It's very Quible looking. Are they from the same thing? Kind of looks like it. Don't like it. I don't like it either. Another weird crossbone design is the Lalo. Jay, you just have the cursed stuff, dude. The Lalo Gundam. The Lalo Gundam. These things look more like demons or like enemies from video games that are... They don't look like mechs to me. They don't look like mechs to me in any way whatsoever, so... Okay, yeah, I can definitely see. Another weird crossbone. Okay, so the Violent... Oh my god, there's so many messages. The Violent... I don't like the arms and shoulders. Hot take, Anchor Gundam design is a huge mess. It's not good. The Anchor Gundam. I'm just looking... I'm getting to know so many Gundams just chilling here with you guys. The Anchor Gundam. And this thing doesn't even look like a Gundam. This looks more like... Yeah, this one's very weird looking. Yeah, it's not good, Royal. It's not good. I don't think Jin has a fine design, but really hate the stupid fin at the top, and that backpack just doesn't sit well with me. The Jin. The Jin. D is silent. The Jin Gundam. We have the Jin Gundam. Oh yes, the Jin Gundam. Yes, I know this one. I like the kit, but it's not my favorite design. Guys, you guys can probably hear my cat. I'm so sorry. She is in heat. I'm gonna have to take her out of the office, so give me 1 second. Hello, Luthien. Sorry guys, I just don't want to deal with that right now. I will once the stream is over. Yeah, I can't say that I hate it, but I'm not a big fan of the design. We can go that far. The Atlas was a marine-based Gundam, basically smooshed together At Guy and Gundam. Yes. I remember I do remember you telling me that it's more for water. Care to look at the Gundam Age grunts like the Gafron and Danazine? I think I already looked at the Danazine. The Gira Zulu will always be inferior to the Gira Doga, except the Z Zulu. The Gira... What is it? The Gira Zulu. The Gira Zulu. Hey man, these ones are pretty cool. I've always liked these because they're very militaristic. They're very, I want to say, harsh and grunt looking. So much for like a fight and such. You know what I mean? So I do think that's pretty cool. So G Gundam has, guys, I'm just gonna read it now because yeah. So G Gundam has horse mobile suit called Funski. So let's look at that one. Funski. Guys, you guys are looking at my terrible typing skills. Oh, that's not how you spell it? Funski. Is that how I typed it? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm terrible at this. Just gonna copy this right here and just put it over here. Oh, yeah. There's something weird about when I think the problem is there's something weird about trying to bring something organic into the mech side of things. It just doesn't mash well into a big giant robot, and it just seems very... I'm not talking about realism or realistic because, you know, it's supposed to be in a fantasy world where these things exist, right? But there's just something about it that they don't work together. So, hey man, what do you think about the O Gundam from Gundam 00? We talked about that a little bit ago, Metal Neo, and I thought I think it's a pretty cool... I think it's a pretty cool kit. I don't hate it. I'm pretty sure I said that. I think it's I like it because it's meant to be a huge tank looking thing, and I really enjoy it. This reminds me a lot of the kit that Ryan Lau worked on. If you guys haven't checked out Ryan Lau, Gunpla Enthusiast, one of in fact my hero, I think he worked on it. I don't know if you're still here, Derek, but if you are, isn't this that blue one that he worked on? Isn't this kind of basically what it's based off? I'm almost sure it is, but I do like it. DDK20 here. I don't like the strike because it relies on its backpacks to make up for its basic design. Hey, I will agree with you there. You do have a point there. It looks like Dante and Virgil's devil triggers. Lawrence, yes. I'm glad you caught on that. Strays because there's way too many of them. Completely understand that. I'm so far behind that I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I want that kit. I know a creepy suit from Age would be the Vagon gear. Let's get the Vagon gear. Vagon gear. Oh, this is very creepy. There's some Dark Souls level of creepiness to this thing. This looks like a Dark Souls enemy. You know how this looks like some Dark Souls stuff. Thank you for showing me this. This is actually pretty cool. I don't hate it. It's just creepy. And you don't hate it either. You just said it's creepy. So I get it. The design looks like a modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon design. Most modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon now looks like robots. Yes, I agree with you, Deadeye. Kasatra Go says X Avalanche is the best from Double O. It's a pretty cool kit. Though we need to not overwhelm the chat. He's actually getting to our comments, and that makes me happy. No, overwhelm the chat, guys. I'm here. You guys should go ahead and overwhelm it. I'm here. Bandai's proceeding to mass-produce Carmelo. No. Dude, Carmelo is literally the most fucking cursed thing I've ever seen in my life. The Birelink Custom is a huge improvement. Okay, so this is the one that we were talking about, which is the one that I put over here. The Birelink Custom is... Okay, so this is the improvement of it. Yeah, I mean, the arms make a little bit more sense. I mean, the hands, they're as tiny. Because this thing is just ugly. But I think it is pretty cool. I do think it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to make a Carmelo Gundam custom and send it to Jess. Kasatria, I swear to God, please do not do that. Also, I think the reason why so many G Gundam designs look weird is because the main designer was tired of having to design suits for toys, so he just kept making them weirder. Or maybe he was just really high on Windex, as someone said. If you want a cursed demons, look at the Devil Gundam. G Gundam's main villain. I have seen that one. I think Derek and I have talked about this one. Devil Gundam. Yes, this thing is... But the thing about this one is I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. I think this part right here, this is really cool. I love this. I really do like this kit. Or this design. I really do. So I can't say anything bad about it because it just looks monstrous, right? And like you said, it looks cursed. It looks like something that would kick my ass, right? So I don't hate it. GM Juggler, the first attempt at a new type suit. GM Juggler. So this is, what is it? The first attempt at a new type suit. Hey man, it's a GM. The moment I see that it's a GM, I love it. You guys know me, I love GMs, and I love the backpack on this. Are those just like pods? This thing is freaking cool. What the hell? This is not cursed. Jay, you're not gonna make up for the fact that you brought Carmelo Gundam into my brain, but this thing is pretty sick, dude. World War II German design. Funsaiki Lawrence. So that's the way it's spelled. Funsaiki. Devil Gundam Jr. Is that a thing? Devil Gundam Jr. Wow. Devil Gundam Jr. What the fuck is this? Jay, you have to stop, man. You're not a fan of the Atlas Gundam. Yeah, we're not big fans of the Atlas Gundams. But I'm not sure how to spell the horse. My bad. No, it's okay, Metroid. It's all good. They were actually burnt out after making Victory Gundam, so they decided to go crazy with the designs on G Gundam to make Sunrise mad, but they were surprisingly accepted. I think they were accepted because they're just so funky. There's something about the fact that they're quirky. Like, yeah, they're ugly, but it's cool. It's like one of those movies that's so bad that it's good. So like the designs are so shit that they're good or cool to look at. You know what I mean? Except for the Tequila Gundam, because the Tequila Gundam is freaking sick. Gira Zulu feels like it takes too much from the World War II German design. Doga feels more like a balanced design. The Gira Doga, I know which one this one is because the Gira Doga is also very cool. I just really like this German World War II militaristic look of things. So I really do enjoy the design on this. I think the worst crossbow design has to be the Diona. The Diona from Gundam. My mic did not stop working. I don't know what to say about this. I don't want to look at it ever again in my life. This thing is weird. May the Lord have mercy on our souls, guys, because this is ugly. So could you look up Gaon from G Reco? Yeah, I can, man. I sure as hell can. From G Reco. Let me see my wife as much. So here it is. Hey, this is not an ugly one. I like this. This is very... I like it. I like it a lot, actually. It's very cool. I don't hate it. I really like the whole... This is cool. This is cool. I don't hate it. Thanks for telling me about that one, because that one's not terrible at all, Metroid. Also, Bayerland came from the same lineage as the Goof of flight types. That's good to know. You guys know so much more than me. Which variant? Just a terrible kit. Derek, what do you mean, which variant? Oh yeah, the juggler is a GM with balls on it. I did not know that, Metroid, until I saw that, and I think that's freaking sick. That's freaking cool. Balls. Pod balls. Yes. See you guys. Have a nice stream. Take care, Lawrence. Lol, what the fuck? What are your thoughts on the Woundworth? I personally really like it. Oh, come on, man. The Woundworth is freaking amazing. The Woundworth is so beautiful. I want one. Derek, help me find a P Bandai Woundworth. I need one. I know they were starting to sell out, but I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, you guys probably can't. So let me actually bring up my let me bring up my OBS so I know what you guys can see and I can. Is this working? I hope that everything is working here. Give me a second. Okay, cool. It is working. Okay, so I don't know if you guys see over here, but I have the Woundworth over there. So if you asked about it, there it is. I love the Woundworth. And that was a gift from Gundam Yatham, Terry, who sent it over to me. I love the guy. You guys should go check him out on Instagram. And he's, like I said, the artist behind USA Gundam Store's stickers. So yeah, I love the Woundworth, and I need one. It's literally upside down. Bye, Lawrence. Almost every design in Victory Gundam is awful. Damn. Victory Gundam. I like the Victory Gundam. I like it. But I like it more in a mobile suit. I like it more in the Verka design of the Katoki. I don't like the original. I like the Katoki design. If that makes sense to you guys. And I do want a Victory Gundam Verka. So I can't agree with you on that. I can see why people don't like, because I know a lot of people don't like them, but I do think it's pretty cool. So any thoughts on mobile armors like a New Zeal, Shamblo, or Big Zam? All right, let's copy and paste these, because I absolutely will not be able to spell these out over here without looking a million times over here. New Zeal. I love it. I've seen this. Yeah, this is kind of like the Quabley, but it's huge. Oh my god, this is fucking huge. That's pretty cool. The Shamblo. I think this kit is pretty cool. I think that design is pretty cool. Let's look at the Shamblo Gundam. I'm gonna type in Gundam because Shamblo sounds like. Oh right, they're huge because they're mobile armors, and I think they're freaking cool. Yes, I love these. Yeah, this one's freaking cool as hell. It's got the whole. I'm guessing this is from Unicorn because it has the Sinanju thing. No, this is the Xeon. Oh, it is from Unicorn. Oh, look at that. I know a little bit. Or the Big Zam. I think mobile armors are very cool because they're meant to be ominous and like big. Except for this curse thing. What is this? Oh. Ew. Metroid, I trusted you, man. I hope they don't make a metal build Woundworth after they make the Hazel. I'll die. Oh my god. Yeah, my wallet will cry as well. Thoughts on the Jomru fin? Let's look at the Jomru fin. Let's look at this thing over here. Jomru fin. I don't. I mean, it's very RoboCop looking. It's very old in the style. I think, yeah, this is just experimenting at this point, and I think it's pretty cool, but it's weird at the same time. It's not something that I would build or anything like that. It's pretty weird. Gundam Versago, I hate its gimmick. Gundam Versago, let's look at what you are talking about over here, Noble. Gundam Versago. Oh, ew, we went from like long legs to long arms. I don't want to look at why are you guys bringing up cursed kits? The title of the stream is kits we don't like, not kits that are going to give Jess nightmares. This is it's based off Big Zam. AOZs are aesthetically pleasing. Zacralo. Oh hey, Big Sam. Big Sam is a gem. AOZ designs are cool, but don't make sense in terms of when it takes place. Big Zam, people love Big Zam. Agreed that it's so weird how it's right after Zeta. So Gundam H has an idle mobile suit called the Farsia. I'll check those out. Alpha, Aziru, and the Psycho Gundam are the best mobile armors. Isn't there a kid of the UFO with the legs? Talk about the Big Zam. Please don't kill me for bringing it up, but IBO Gundams are great, and I want more MGs of them. Royal, why would I kill you, dude? Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm a huge advocate of IBO, and they should make more of those in master grades. The Barbatos is literally one of my favorite Gundams of all time, if not my favorite. I'm pretty sure everybody in the GTSfam knows it. So no, I would not hate you for saying any of that. Oh, where's the chat? Where did the chat go over here? Where's my chat? The chat disappeared on me. What is going on here? Is my chat gone? I clicked something that I shouldn't have clicked. Okay, yeah, it's here. Here we are. We're back. So no, don't worry about it. You have a friend here who loves IBO. Or I think before we need an MG. We need an MG of straight origin, but I'm also. Guys, I love all of you guys. And I think that this is one of the most successful solo streams that I've had in a while. We're gonna stop the stream here because it's been an hour and 22 minutes, and this is supposed to be a small stream supposed to be digestible, for you guys to be able to watch and hang out with me and not feel like this is a whole long thing. There will be more of these. There have been. This is like the 5th. Check out the other solo streams that we had and come and check out the new ones. We have some new things coming up. I just want to tell you guys, thank you for hanging out with me. There's a lot of cursed Gundams out there. Jay, I will never forget you and that ugly ass Carmelo thing that I saw. How dare I'm kidding. I love every single one of you guys. Hit the like button, please. It really, really, really helps us out. Share this out. Let people know about the GTSfam. We're here to stay. We're here for you guys. And ring the notification bell. And subscribe to everything. Seriously. We'll have more of these and I'll put them up on Facebook as I've been doing. Come and watch them and be part of the Discord fam. If you guys need a Discord link, check out our Instagram or ask me or DM me on Discord. In fact, I'm just going to put the Discord invite in the chat right now. Invite people. Let's go over here. Edit invite link. Never, no limit. Generate new link. Copied. And I'm going to put it over here in the chat for you guys. If you guys are not part of the GTSfam, you guys should be. But we'll be doing more of these over here. Have a great night, guys. You guys are amazing. I love you. Thanks, Derek, for answering the phone. Mwah. This is GTS, Master Grade Jess, signing off. Till next time, take care, guys.